Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Friday the 30th of April 2021. I hope you're doing well. I've got private readings available from my website BeHealing.com. I get them done within 24 hours, so my availability for the next 24 hours is always on there. That means if you choose the service that you want and it says sold out, just pop back 12 hours, 24 hours later, you should find some opening up. I also do a live show pretty much every day live here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe, and you can get mini reads in there if you want by donation. So come along, I'd love to see you in there. I channel for the collective as well in there as well. So it's always good fun. Great group of people come in there as well. Would love to see you. Wow, look at this. We've got To Dance with Joy. Woo! Happy times. Bit of a party atmosphere there. I don't know if you're able to party at the moment. We kind of can't. We're kind of in a light lockdown at the moment. But maybe you're able to party, maybe you're partying alone, or partying with just one other person. Bit of a party atmosphere. You could be celebrating something, very happy about something. Play, yes, very good energies. Meet Pippa of the Dream Circus. Some kiddies come straight out of the imagination to remind us to play. Here's a moment of dancing, twinkling toes and laughter. Where most see empty air, Pippa sees colourful tweeting birds and doing a tantalising minuet, and errant butterflies playing peekaboo, urging her to chase. To play is to do something for the pure joy of its doing. It's a frolicking mix of experimentation, curiosity, and absurdity. Where can you let more of Pippa's playful spirit and light-hearted air into your work and your life? So, good times today, dancing especially, some kind of a celebration. If you're not able to do it with anyone else, maybe it's just time to dance around at home by yourself. Let's get some tarot out and find out more about these energies. You might have something worth celebrating. If you have, let me know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If at any point you like this video, please click that like. It really helps out my channel. Thank you. And of course, your subscriptions. If you really like it and you want to have an energy update every day, the weekly, and I also do pick a card reads as well. Click that subscribe button. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's been slow going. Knight of Pentacles is the one that moves slowly towards something. And so today it could be about something coming about that you've been working towards for a long time. It could be like finally you land that job, or finally you land that amazing client, or that opportunity. Finally you get into that relationship that you've been waiting for ages. Yeah, we've got reciprocation here. So there is energy coming back to us. So it might be that you've been putting out a lot of energy, like the Knight of Pentacles, for some time, working diligently towards something for a long time. Yeah. Six of Pentacles is when the reciprocity comes in. If we're talking about a relationship here, it could be someone that is reciprocal. Maybe they're able to give back now. They could have been holding themselves back for some time while they weren't in a position to give you something back, or to reciprocate, or to enter into a relationship because there was nothing for them to give. Just take it as it resonates. What else have we got? Let's get another couple of cards out. For everybody today, Ten of Swords. It's the end of a painful chapter here. Sometimes it can be a painful ending, but it's just the way that we take it. To me, that card is more the end of the pain. Maybe it's been painful for you waiting for this thing that you've worked hard toward. It takes a long time, hey? Especially like in business. When you go into business by yourself, it takes a lot of time and hard work, and you've got to pour that energy in for a long time before you start getting the results from it. And so it could be that. It could have been painful waiting for some results. Now, especially in business, right, where you've got people trying to sell their products out there, to coach you in stuff, saying, oh, you can have instant success. Let me tell you the way to instant success. And you can be fooled into thinking, oh, other people get instant success, but I'm having to work toward it. It's not true. Everyone has to work toward it. So, don't fall for those lies. Or don't make it even think, you might not be purchasing those products or getting that coaching or whatever. I'm not saying that coaching is a bad thing at all. It's just these promises. It's just not true. Hey, it's just not true. Coaching is great, yes, but it's not instant success. It's not ever going to be that. It's not ever that for anyone. Everyone has got to work diligently towards something. If you want energy out of anything, you've got to put energy into something. So even if you haven't got that coaching, even if you haven't signed up for those courses, just even seeing their marketing might have affected your energy, your belief system detrimentally, and you think, What's wrong with me? Because I'm not getting instant success and other people are. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nobody getting instant success. The Fool, a new beginning, taking a risk. Very nice cards. Right, let's get some clarifiers out for this. Knight of Pentacles. Why have we got the Knight of Pentacles here? What have we been working toward? Slowly, diligently. Could say that you need to work towards something now. You know, not just wish and wait for the universe to give it to us. That doesn't happen. We've got to put that work in. So, Four of Materials. Holding back. Right. So it could be that you've been working hard towards something diligently. And as I said, it's starting to feel painful that you've not got it yet. And you might want to hold back your energy then. I had that when I first started. It seemed that I was doing a lot of free work, and I still do a lot of free work, but I do get something back from it, and I just didn't persist long enough. I throw my arms up in the air after a few months of it and go, I'm not receiving back. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And then I'd start looking within and doing that stuff, the inner work, which is important. But I had nobody telling me the truth out there. There was none of those coaches and teachers saying you just need to work for a long time. You just need to keep on putting that energy in for a long time. There's no one out there saying that, of course, because they don't sell the products that way, do they? So, yeah, I bought into that, and sometimes I held my energy back, and you just stop it from happening then. You just like, you've taken, 100 steps forward, and then you take those 100 steps backwards when you hold back your energy there. So just be careful of that. Keep on going is the message here. Six of Pentacles, reciprocation comes in. So I'm not saying the reciprocation is going to come in for everybody today, because you could have pulled your energy back. You might not have been working for something longly and diligently. You might have quit. You might have believed that we can have instant success or things like that. You might have believed the law of attraction teaching saying you can just wish for it and be given it without any work. You can't. Effort in equals effort out, you know, and you can leverage it. You learn your self-worth, and you learn all of that stuff. Yes, and you can leverage it out, but there's still that work that needs to go into it. Actually working for others, being of service, creating something for others, sharing your gifts, the abundance that you've got inside of yourself. Only then does it come back, and it takes some time to do that too. So less of the wishing to win the lotto, or wishing for that dream opportunity to come along. It's not going to come along unless you're putting the work in. Yeah, it's like me doing these YouTube videos, you know. Just keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it, and it's paying off now for sure. So keep on doing it. We're sharing your gifts with the world. It will pay off. Hold back that energy. So why have we got the Six of Pentacles here? It will be reciprocated. Temperance, but you're going to have patience for it. Yeah. You're going to have patience for those results to come through. Because it takes effort. Like, we know that, don't we, from anything. You've got to practice something. If you're in training for something, it takes a long time to get results. But the muscles like I've got, it takes years. It doesn't take a few weeks. It doesn't even take a year. It takes years to get that. Everything that's worth having takes a long time to get, and diligent. And you've got to be persevering. You've got to have that self-discipline. You've got to have a lot of self-discipline to do it. To keep on going when you aren't getting those results, and to be patient and keep on going. I guess that's where readings help as well, unless you're just watching me. Oh, it's all great and you don't have to do the work for it, readings. Which of course are always going to be more popular, just as the coaches who are promised these fantastical instant results are going to be really popular, because we're all lazy and we want that to be true. We desperately want that to be true. We don't want to wait. We want instant success. We want it all. But you're not going to get it. So be patient. The results are coming. Just keep on putting that work in. Ten of Swords. What about this painful ending, or the end of it? Changing our mind on that. Was it really painful, or was it your beliefs in that thing that there shouldn't have been any work? Was it really painful work? I don't know. Something is ending there, and it might just be a mind shift. Well, that's what Hanged Muse is, right? It's just changing your mind about it. This could be linked completely. This could be you letting go, changing your mind about it, letting go that it's even possible to get instant results, instant relationships. Just like you're going to meet someone that's perfect for you, and then there'll be no developing relationship skills or working at the relationship. There is nobody like that. Same, it's not going to be some like perfect opportunity and then no work that comes in. It's never like that. So maybe it's just you changing your mind about that and starting to apply this self-discipline. You know, it could just be that. That's the end of the pain, because you're going to be in pain if you think that you should be able to get this stuff really easy and it's just going to show up and you don't have to do the work. Sure, then you'll be putting the work in and you'll be beating yourself up for it. Like, I shouldn't have to do this. Why am I the only one doing this? Mind shift. A mind shift there. So I've got the Fool out, a new beginning here. So it could just be that your belief system has had you not working long and hard enough at something to reap the results. You might have ended up like pulling up that plant, even though you planted the seeds and you started watering and everything. When it came up as a little shoot, you pulled it up instead of realizing, oh, it's going to be a little shoot, and then it's going to get bigger, and it's going to grow more leaves, and give it a few years, and then it's going to be a tree, and then it's going to start producing fruit. You know, it takes time. The Fool. Your development takes time as well. For you to unfold and realize the beautiful being that you are, for you to work on those skills and those talents that you've got inside of yourself, it all takes time. So the Fool is a new beginning. The Emperor. So you can stand, like, become the Emperor, become the one that has it, that does it, that one that's standing in the power like that. So all of those dreams that you've got in your life can't ever become the Emperor without being the Knight of Pentacles first. You're not going to get that success unless you be the Knight of Pentacles, which is the one that works methodically towards something and slowly. The only way to get there. So let's get some more. So this is more like a lesson today rather than the energies, but it just depends where you are, you know. If you've been working diligently towards something for a long time, you're going to get the rewards from that. Okay, Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Materials got forgiveness. So forgiving yourself for when you've held your energy back and when you've cut yourself off. Yeah, when you've stopped putting that diligent work in there, forgiving yourself for that. Because we really do, like, we waste so many years in stopping and starting instead of just keeping on going toward it. Six of Pentacles and Temperance, so having to wait for this reciprocation. Now we've got reunion of souls with this. So this one seems like it is the reciprocation of somebody loving you, maybe someone that you love, maybe they're just not available to come in yet. You're having to be patient for them because they are not in a place to reciprocate yet and they want to come in once they are. So for some of you, it could be that. You could be waiting on someone going, why aren't they coming in? Why aren't they coming in? Well, because they're not ready yet. And if you've been raising your standards and you know you deserve to receive too, you've been putting all that inner work in and you've been sorting yourself out, well, it's going to be a mismatch, yeah? If they're not in that energy that they can reciprocate yet, so maybe they're still in something else, or maybe they're having problems in their life in some way, then they're not going to be able to come in and be a match to you. So having to have patience there. Maybe someone else is on catch-up, someone that you want to be in a relationship with there. There's a union of souls. Ten of Swords and Hanged Muse. So you're changing your mind, and changing your mind about something allows you to have an ending to that painful cycle. And pain is in our head, right? How we take something. If we take something as a problem, it's all in our minds. Like, I'm not saying that there's no such thing as physical pain, but even then we can change our minds. We can think that something is a sensation rather than a pain. You can do breathing exercises and stuff like that to overcome it. It's fear and it's panic and all of that that turns it into pain. It's what our minds do with it that turns it into that pain. So yes, pain exists, but most things that we think are most painful in lives are just about the way that we're taking it. Think of heartbreak and things like that. Those things that hurt the most. It's just how we're taking it. It's the way that we're thinking about it. So the struggle, yeah. If we stay in the struggle, if we believe that it should be any different than it is, and again, I'm not saying that everything is perfect and we've got to accept everything. No, we need to make changes, especially the stuff that's painful. We need to make changes in our lives, but often the change that we need to make is just that change of perception, that it's not as it should be, or that it's not working as it is for everyone else, or that, something like that. Yeah. We can get ourselves out of that struggle. The Fool and the Emperor. Why is the Fool and the Emperor come in? So you have got a new beginning here. Take a risk. Taking a risk to work long. Wait. Too many cards there. 6 is too many. Let's try again. The Fool and the Emperor. Movement into balance. Moving ourselves into balance, right? So this is saying that the universe gives to those that are in balance, those that are managing themselves. The universe will also save your ass if you keep on falling over and you're not looking after yourself. But the universe can really work with those that are doing the self-loving thing, looking after themselves, looking after their abundance, putting the work out there, diligently carrying on doing it. The universe can trust you when it's like that, and the full abundance will come to you. Abundance meaning money, meaning love, meaning everything, really, because when you get in alignment, it all flows. All of it. Everything flows for you. In our love lives, we've got getting to know each other. So it could be a reunion kind of an energy for some of you here. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if we're talking about a reunion of souls here, when they can reciprocate coming back in, what's this Knight of Pentacles about? It's about loving yourself. Yeah? How do you work on that love in order to bring that love relationship in? It's loving yourself. Self-love is how you do it. If you're just going off and loving other people because you're not loving yourself, and you're always wanting someone else to love you because you're yearning for that love because you're not giving it to yourself, are you going to get the person of your dreams in? If you're all over the place going out with this person and that person, you're not going to. So you get the person of your dreams in when you've been diligently self-loving, working toward that in yourself. It's when you stop seeking so much. Those that are loving themselves are not out there looking for a relationship. They're not in the clubs and on the apps and stuff looking for a relationship. That's not people that are loving themselves that are doing that. That's people that are kind of grasping for it. You're more likely to meet the love of your life when you're doing the stuff that you love, because you're doing the stuff that you love because you're having a great life. You're not seeking that person. So we've got getting to know each other here. So somebody could be coming in. This reunion of souls could be happening now. It could be that they are ready to reciprocate, free themselves up from whatever was holding them back from being able to reciprocate. Tell us more about this getting to know each other. It's time to take action. So if you have been waiting for a lover to come in, been waiting for a particular person that wasn't able to reciprocate, or just in that energy of like, I'm ready for someone that's ready for love now, then it could be action time now. It could actually be happening now. Now don't forget, I'm reading for a lot of people here. This is a general reading for all signs. So these are the energies that are around. It's not going to magically happen for someone that's not been putting the work in. And that's what this reading is saying. It's not going to magically happen for someone that's not putting the work in. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So an empathic connection with somebody here. You're feeling them. They're feeling you. Getting to know each other. Feeling each other out. Could be a new person here. Finally meeting them and then taking it slowly with them. It seems to be the message here. Take it slowly. Cards are messy today. Maybe it's me that's messy. Okay, there we go. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So if you do have someone coming in, it's because you've been doing this work. Like I said, that's how you get to this relationship stage, is through that self-indulgence. I'd call it self-love. But it can feel like self-indulgence, because if you haven't been loving yourself and you do start loving yourself, you're going to feel like the most selfish person in the world. Even though you're still out of balance, even though you're hardly giving to yourself at all. When you're so used to focusing on everyone else and giving it all away, and you haven't been loving for yourself, it's going to feel out of balance even though you're not even in balance yet. Let's get some more cards out then. What else have we got going on today? Tell us more about this. Fly. A period of ill health and depression. So yeah, if you're constantly disappointed because it's not happening fast enough, it's time to sort that out. It's time to change your mind about that and bring yourself out of that. Like I said, there's a lot of people trying to sell people instant results because it sells really well because we're all lazy, but none of it will ever work. So just be careful of believing that stuff. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. You could be having to give up on something today. You know, it could even be like a pursuit of the instant rewards. Maybe you're, instead of working, spending your time working towards something to get that abundance yourself, sharing your gifts with the world. If you'd been hoping on a win, hoping just to do the positive mindset stuff and buying lotto tickets or something like that, you might have to stop doing that and realize that that's not going to work for you. It doesn't work for anybody. So it could be that giving up that hope is hard, realizing you have to do it like every other human being instead. Bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So you are strong enough. You can pick yourself up from that. Like I said, it's very tempting for every single human being on this planet to fall for that stuff, the marketing stuff that tells you can have instant things and that you should, and that everyone else is getting instant things. So what's wrong with you? You know, and it could just be like, you're stronger than that. You can not just survive, but you can thrive. Honor and respect will come to you. And it doesn't come to those that get it easy. It comes to those that have worked towards something. Have you noticed that? That honor and respect will come to you. Got to find that honor and respect within yourself first to be able to manifest that into being. Let's get some more cards out. What else have we got for today? And then, where did that go? Got the crone. Let me just retrieve those cards. So the crone, wisdom, gaining wisdom, learning about life in our old age. Through everything you've been through, you're learning. You're learning what this life is about. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about other people as well, maybe. Got the crone. It's when we gain that wisdom. So it could be a day where you finally quit on something. You realize that you were fooling yourself. It could be that kind of an energy for some. The venom. So that could result in anger, right? You might want to blame someone. You might want to blame those people that are trying to sell the instant results. And yeah, quite rightly, there's a lot of people. That's what most marketing is about. And yeah, they should be blamed for that. That shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to do that anymore. It does work more than it. Like you take even in tarot, right? You take a reader like me that gives the information that's in here and a teaching. I'm not going to be as popular as someone that's blowing smoke up your ass and telling you it's all going to come true without an effort. Those are the ones that are going to succeed more in this. It's always the way. Nobody wants to do the work. No one wants a coach that's going to tell you the truth, that says, no, you'll need to work for years on your business first. Nobody wants that, right? It's unfortunate, but hopefully we can change that. It'd be nice if honesty paid, wouldn't it? The mentor. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so maybe this is all about waking up to having to put the work in, and then when you are, a new mentor will be available to you. When you're like willing to put that work in and go, oh, well, maybe I need to give this law of attraction stuff. Maybe my work isn't making vision boards all day long and sitting in meditation. Maybe my work is something more real life than that and actually do something for other people. And then maybe a mentor to take you to that next level will come in. Someone that's real could come in. Yeah. So I'm going to pull a crystal out of this bag. There's a green one and a red one. The red one means no, don't do it. The green one means yes, go ahead. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I'll do that very shortly. But let's get some guidance. So how best to deal with these energies today? So it could either be giving up on something that you just realized was just pie in the sky and it's never going to work for you. It could also be about sticking on in there and deciding that you're just going to stick with it. And it could, other people could be saying to you, oh, What, you haven't had success from that yet? Oh, you're still single? Or what, your business hasn't started making money yet? You know, people have all kinds of ideas because they believe in this other stuff too. So it could be that you need to persevere. We've got Seven of Pentacles. Keep on working toward it. This is the card of planting seeds and having patience for them to grow. Have patience for those seeds to grow. Let's have another one. Guidance for today. How best to deal with these energies. We've got Five of Wands, frustration, opposition. Why would you be frustrated? Because you're listening to other people that are believing the hype too. Yeah, so that's what that battle is about today. Five of Wands is about training. It's about putting that practice in. It's about getting there yourself. And yet the frustration, the opposition, it's those people that are believing in the instant results and stuff like that. So just be careful of that. Okay, have your question in mind now. Pause the video if you're not ready. And your answer is no. It's the ruby. That's a no. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel. Don't forget to click like on this. And for your subscriptions, you're clicking the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. And your comments, of course, sharing it with your friends as well. Thank you so much and have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.